Okay, we should be live now, and I'm super sorry about that. Again, we're using a software. I don't have any experience with it, so we had some errors that are going on. They should all be worked out right now, though. And again, I apologize that we're having those happen right now. But we are back. Let me flip through chat too while I'm fighting some of these new enemies here. Let's see. Zach, it froze, says Spooky Kook. Where? It was a pain. Terrible. Kyle says, thanks for being so positive and upbeat, Zach. Nice to see someone so excited about AQW. Gonna check out your book now. Thank you so much, Kyle. I hope you enjoyed the book. I've worked really, really hard on it. And Adventure Quest Worlds is a game I'm just super passionate about. I've been playing these games since I was a little kid. It's very much like this was my childhood. And I'm excited to get to be in the game on this level too. It's a total adventure for me. Is the volume still being too loud? We have it down really low right now. It's actually kind of peculiar. Turn it down more. Okay, let's see if more Frost are going to spawn around here. I hope you're all enjoying the stream. You know, I'm actually really enjoying this. I might try to do this in the future with other Adventure Quest Worlds releases. If I have, artists or people retweet it. I just leveled up. That's awesome. Awesome. Great. I haven't actually done a lot of grinding recently, which is a shame. I need to spend some time grinding. It actually would be a really fun idea to actually do when I have the time, is to stream new Adventure Quest Worlds releases. I might try to do that. Oh, Blue Storm just said, I like your shirt. Thank you. I actually got this Artist Entertainment shirt right when I was actually down visiting the secret underground lab at Artist Entertainment. I think that's actually where this particular one comes from. Mattman says, I love this stream, Zach. Bye. Bye, Mattman. Thank you so much for coming and watching it. I really appreciate everyone who comes and watches this. It's great. See if we get more Frost to spawn. Or actually, we're not capped out on these ones, are we? Oh no, we're at 3 out of 4, so we need 1 more. Magni asks, Zach, what's your favorite event in AQW? I answered that before, but I think probably I'm kind of tied to a couple. I really liked the pencil pool or whatever one that J6 made, really lazy event. I thought it was just hilarious. I also really liked the first event where we had the Myth Song concert event, and that was live. It was handled the way that no other event had been handled before, where we had like a pre-show thing going on and all of that. And I thought it was just a super creative way to do things, and really taking a Flash game totally to the next level. But that's what Artist Entertainment does, is they take things and they turn it up to 11. Nalmia asks, you should make a YouTube channel like Zereldo. I actually do have a YouTube channel. If you search just Zach Storch YouTube or whatever, it should come up. I don't do a ton of Adventure Quest Worlds content, but I will also be taking streams like this that I do and exporting those over to the YouTube channel so you can view them there. I have a couple other streams that I've done with Adventure Quest that have been super popular on that channel. John9799 asks, Zachary, what is your favorite class in Weapon? My favorite class is... usually I'm in Card Clasher, that's the one I'm fighting right now, and usually that's the one I use. I think the animations are cool in it. It has a lot of depth because of the rock, paper, scissors sort of system that it has going on. That's something to hear a lot. Rock, paper, scissors are depth, but it's just a fun one to me. My favorite weapon is definitely the Blade of Awe. But there is, of course, the Sword of Dether now in the game from my novel, so that can kind of take place instead. We have just cleared the last Sand Sea Frask. I've been told by another person to turn down Adventure Quest Worlds volume, so I'm going to do that. Is the volume at a better level now? Go ahead and let me know if it's working. If it's not, I can turn it down more. I'm just trying to figure out if it's working. So, does anyone know where to go to get the Chilari Flask and the Yokai Flask? We'll turn it down really quiet. That's as quiet like as it goes. Let's try that. Okay. Let's find out here. Oh, Sil Lockdown says, Zach, do you play WoW? Yes, I do play WoW. I'm a huge, huge fan of World of Warcraft. You can actually see a lot of World of Warcraft stuff right next to all the Adventure Quest and Kirby and Pokemon on that shelf right there. It's another universe I'm super passionate about. Zach, would you like to participate in another AQ World event? Neo, I'd love to do more Adventure Quest World events and streams like this. I think it's really fun to do that. Oh, I've just been told by Kyle, Yokai is in /join Hachiko. So let's try joining that and see what we can find. /join Hachiko. And then Chilari will be Mobius. Thank you. I remember that someone had posted those before, but I couldn't remember what they were. So I appreciate that. The other one's Mobius, and then we should be in the right place now. Okay, awesome. Here's a Frask. Now we don't actually have music, just the sound effects. But, yeah. Blue Storm asks, do you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Which series? I'm a fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series on YouTube. I don't watch some of the really traditional anime. Most of my anime tastes are kind of obscure. Like, does anyone know what Yakutake Japan is? It's an anime about competitive bread baking. It's a lot less lame than it sounds, trust me, but wow. We've got 15 players in here? How do we have 15 players in here? Did we up like the player limit in this room, or are you just like supposed to be able to have that many? That's awesome. Ah, there's so many people in this room. I've been told to turn up the volume now. We're gonna turn it back up now that it's just sound effects. Yeah, I can't make people's mods. That's not within my power. I'm actually basically just a player. Rhubarb's treasure cape. That was cool. Yeah, we have a lot of people in this room. The graphics just drop down all the way to like the smallest. Yeah, someone should take a picture of this. This will, of course, be on a live stream, so we have that as well. Everyone that's here, I'll be uploading that over to a stream live. Having some weird sound effect going on in the back. Yeah, there's a lot of lag going on in this room. I may have to switch out to another room here because this is doing too much lag. Because I can't actually stream and be in this room at the same time. We're gonna have to split up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna /join Hachiko-2. Oops, cannot join the room you're already in. I messed that up somehow. Because you have to join the over 4 digits or whatever it is. Lol at the sound effects. Yeah, I have no idea what that sound effect was or who's doing that, but it's only happening in this room. Okay, I'm in the room now. You can take the picture. Zach, watch Code Geass. I've actually been really interested in checking out Code Geass. It looks really awesome, and it's an anime I should probably check out. It's really cool. Oh, there's another Frask. Can we get it? Yeah, I got it. Wait, I've actually cleared all the Yokai Frask. I need to go to Chilari. All right, let's go. Let's go. Or actually, unless does anyone want a picture? Do a picture now. Take a quick picture. To /join Mobius. It's so awesome having so many people in the stream here, by the way. I'm so grateful for all of you watching this. It's really exciting. And again, if you want to check out the novel, you can check out voidsaga.com. I think I have that actually in the title of this video. I have Void Saga. And all the tweets I've been doing too. You can talk to my NPC in the game, in Babylon right now, and he'll actually direct you right to the book if you want to check it out. It's a really exciting novel. It's kind of popular. It's very video game was the idea. /join Mobius. I've always loved this map, actually, Mobius. Ooh, we have shades and fire imps. This looks great. Okay. Wow, so they're attacking this area really hard, apparently. I told her just been tweeted the picture. I'm gonna see if I can just retweet that quick. Ah, the Room of Lag. I got several tweets of it. This is amazing. Let me just do watch at twitch.tv/Zachary Storch voidsaga.com. Okay, we got another tweet out there. Let me reload Twitch chat. Oh, Frask, let's get it. Zach, would you do another stream? More players would enjoy this, I'm sure, says Venix Lancaster. I would love to do another stream. I have done streams in the past, but I would love to do more of these. I think honestly, you know, if I'm having people retweet them, that can get more followers in here, or if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, if I get enough people that are watching these every week, I'd love to do these on a weekly basis. It's a lot of fun for me, and I would love to do that if you guys are enjoying this. So please hit the subscribe button or just follow me on here so you can see when I go live. And yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, that's usually when I announce that I'm streaming on Twitter. Sorry, speaking too fast again. Twitter's where I announce where I'm streaming. That's at Zadck3, ZADCK3. You can actually talk to an NPC right now and go follow Zach, and it'll give you a link right there so you can check it out. So if you're interested in seeing more of these streams when I do them, you can view that there. Okay. I love how the shades look. I know I've said that, but these things look so cool. And again, what shades are they're effectively like greater darkness elementals is the concept behind shades. They take on sort of very humanoid forms. I went into the wrong room. They take on very humanoid forms and they're just incredibly powerful creatures, and they can kind of drain the life force of the people that they kill. So they're very frightening. And again, they sort of lead Jurabin's army of monsters. That's why we have all these monsters here. It's because of the shades. They're at like the forefront of it, organizing it, along with Jurabin, of course. Got to go. Bye. Nalima says, love the stream. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you come to the next one. Magni asks, Zach, does your guild have people in it, or are you just in it? So this is actually just a personal guild. There isn't actually anyone else in the guild, Krieger. Krieger was the name of the old guild that Artix and all of his friends were in on some old servers and old chat systems. And when the guild system came out, I immediately wanted to take the guild name Krieger because I knew that the Adventure Quest staff wasn't going to be in Krieger. They were going to be in like an AQ staff guild. So I tried to grab this one because I thought it would just be cool to have it, the tag. And I figure I can wear it proudly enough because I'm a big enough fan. Hooray! We've cleared all the quests. Let's go back to Warlick, and let's turn this in and go to the next one. Awesome. Look at this. Back to Battle On. Battle On. Remember the song by One Eyed Doll? That was awesome. I love that we actually have an anthem now for Adventure Quest Worlds. And again, if you're interested in checking out the book, you can talk to my NPC right here or in the town square of Babylon. You can get the book links right here. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and Kobo. So that's available on every single platform you could possibly want a book on. You can also find me on Twitter, Facebook, and the Void Saga website, which is just a very nice, clean website that I've made. Anyway, moving on. Get the music back on here. Okay, quests. This is a long quest phase, too. I've been streaming for a while. Okay. Analogies for Wrath. Wrath uses Voidstone and Void Crystal to hold large amounts of void energy. These items have numerous magical application, including devices that can disrupt the use of magic or store energy for later use. Arcane Grove is such a magically charged place that there should be items within that can be used in the same manner. That's actually like exactly what I wrote. That's cool. So that actually got used. My friends list is full. Sorry. Okay. So I guess now we're heading back to Arcane Grove, where we'll find Wendigo Fur, Karasu Wing. Let's see. And Desolothan the Tainted just said, what's the story behind Jiran, or would that be too much of a spoiler? You know, he told some of his story in the event here. I would honestly argue that almost all of it's kind of a spoiler. He's angry. There was a magical link 3 million years ago established between the planetary system of Za'nar and then the magic-providing plane called the Void Plane. Sorry, I said that wrong. There was a link established between Earth and Za'nar, the planetary system of Za'nar, connecting their connection to the Void Plane. This damaged Jiran's home in some way, which you can learn if you read the novel. But he has a connection to Earth, and he wasn't too happy about this link. And then for the last 3 million years, he was attempting to try and save his home, which is what he sort of mentions in the cutscene there. But yeah, it is obviously a little bit spoilerish. I don't want to say too much if you want to read the book, and I would love for you all to read the book. I think you'd really enjoy it. Magni asked, how come you haven't gotten a gold name? I don't have actually a gold name because I'm not a mod. I'm just a player. I'm a player who like knows all the staff members, but I'm a player. Okay, so we need to find Wendigo Fur, Karasu Wing. So where do we actually go for this? Do people know what maps would join? For the quest we're on right now, it's the Wrath quest here. We need Jice Rubble, Karasu Wing, and Wendigo Fur. I forget where those are actually located. Let's see. Let's just check around then, because I can't remember where these things are at all. Is it in the natatorium? I'll wander around until one of you people tell me. Oh no, it's not in here. This can't be right. That's not right. I haven't been to this zone in so long, but it's one of my favorite zones in the entire game. Karasu and Wendigo are in the cloister. Okay, so I'm in the right place. Here's a Karasu. Here we go. Awesome. Thank you for telling me, Kyle. I appreciate it. Suki Miney asks, where can I read the book? You can check it out at voidsaga.com. Let me actually link that in chat right now. www.voidsaga.com for all the places you can get the book. You can also talk to my NPC right in Babylon, and he'll give you links to each of the stores it's on currently, as well as to my Twitter, Facebook, and the novel website, which is voidsaga.com, which I just linked in chat now. You can check that out. I would love for you to get the book. It's a really great story, and it's filled with the same kind of action adventure that you find in video games. Something I found reading a lot of fantasy novels is that they might have fantasy in them and they might have magic in them, but it doesn't have, like, you know, fireballs and ice attacks and, you know, giant arcane explosions of energy. And I really wanted all of that stuff in a book, and you don't find a lot of books that have that. So I wrote a book which I think is more exciting than a lot of the other fantasy books out there, and really kind of geared at gamers and geared at people who enjoy this genre of entertainment, so you can kind of enjoy another one with books. Even if you're not usually someone who reads books, I think you'd really enjoy this novel. Za'nar Impossibility. Magni asks, Zach, at what point did you realize that AQW was a game you really liked? I guess I realized that AQW was a game that I really liked probably like day one when I was testing it, because I've been here since day one. It's easier to tell the story about how I got into AQ Classic, actually, I suppose. It was my sister, actually, who got me into Adventure Quest Worlds. She was playing AQ Classic, and it just looked like this really cool game. She had like this dragon pet, and it was all this, like, you know, turn-based RPG stuff, and it looked really cool. I was like, I want to play this. And first day I played it, and I was like, this is the most amazing game I've ever played. Just right away, I knew it was. I instantly upgraded to Guardian, which at the time was, I think, only think it was $15 or $12 when I did it. So I just immediately upgraded, and I knew that I was going to be playing Artistic Entertainment games for a very long time. And here's the Wendigo. Let's kill this too. The Wendigo is down. I think we can find Jice Rubble, actually, if we go back to the Ruined Woods, because Jice were running around in that area. But again, if you're interested in the book, you can just talk to my NPC right here. He has links to it. He has links to everything to do with the book. Back to the Ruined Woods. And here we go again. Here we go. Here's Jice. So I said it earlier, but in case you come in later, Jice aren't actually rock creatures. That's not what they are. What a Jice is actually just void energy, which is the energy of magic in Za'nar. Jice is just void energy that's come to life. So when void energy comes to life, which is capable of doing, it can sometimes take on an element, and then that's when you get something like an elemental or even a shade, or it can just like become just sort of a non-elemental elemental and just sort of a living being of void. And that's what you get with a Jice. They'd be invisible if they didn't attach themselves to some physical form, and they have a habit of attaching themselves to rock in particular, because it's just abundantly available rock and dirt, and they can push it together and make this snake-like body. So that's what we're actually fighting, is a collection of rock that's basically possessed. They're called Jice because it's supposed to be kind of a play on the word poltergeist, like, you know, ghost. So it's just sort of a play on that. Loathe AQW asks, when did you discover AE and their games? I discovered Adventure Quest Worlds back when I was... It's been just so long, it almost feels so weird but saying this, but when I was 13, I know a lot of you probably started when you were 13 too, but that was for me like over 10 years ago at this point. Well, about 10 years ago, I'm 22, whatever. It's about 10 years ago that I started playing Adventure Quest Worlds. Or Adventure Quest, rather, because Adventure Quest Worlds didn't even exist back then. Back then, when you tried to go to a shop to buy an item, what actually happened is it redirected you to another web page, sort of like the limited quantity shop system, where you'd buy items that way and it would put into your account, because they weren't able to code buying items into the game. That's how early I started. I've been asked by John9799 again what my favorite class is. I think my favorite class is probably either Card Clasher or Mindbreaker. Prince Tomiye. I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. But Prince Tom in chat just asks, do you know where to get Frask Scales? You can get Frask Scales actually just right in the Ruined Woods area. Here's a Frask right here. And if you just fight these will give you the Frask Scales that you need for the Discover the Darkness quest. And yeah, 420 damage. That was a moderately decent hit. Oh, I had a much better one there. That was 1,400 something. That was nice. Are we good on this quest? I think we might be actually done with this one. I didn't even notice. Blue Storm asks, do you have PlayStation Network? I'm not sure if I actually do have a PlayStation Network account or not. It's available. Desolothan the Tainted asks, what's a Frask? I see that they turn to stone in their death clip. The turning to stone thing, that's not really canon. I actually do like it. It's interesting. Jiran is capable of making life. He can create basically anything out of void energy. So the creatures that he makes, these Frasks that are not found in nature, don't have to really abide by the same laws of nature as a Frask that's just born. What a Frask is basically just a wyvern. It's a bird lizard hybrid sort of monster. They're actually, if they're a smaller one, you can usually actually make it faint just by startling it. But a bigger one is a much bigger threat, and there may be one or two of those bigger ones in the novel too that I think you might enjoy reading about if you check out the novel, so I hope you look into that. You can talk to my NPC, he has more of that. Troubling news has come in. Jiran is on the move and he's headed this way. He should be here soon. The shades grow darker. Ah, here we go. Now we have to fight Shades. The army of Shades continues to grow, and they are now scattered across the length and breadth of lore. I suspect that Jiran gathers the chaotic presence, his strength grows. As Jiran gathers the chaotic presence, his strength grows, and so does theirs. Clear them out before he arrives. Awesome. Okay. So where do we have to go for this quest? It looks like Chilari Valley, Myth Song. This is a great quest release. It just sends you all over all of lore. I'm discovering places I haven't visited in what feels like ages. Pigs Zivent asks, what's your favorite AA game besides AQW? I really love them all. I think if I had to pick a favorite besides AQW, it would either be Dragon Fable or just AQ Classic, because I think those are both really, really good games. AQ Classic has a lot of memories for me, and it's really important to me. But I just really liked Dragon Fable as well. Vanix Lancaster says AQ staff can take a page from Zach's book and do Twitch streams, lol. Well, maybe I'll do more of these. Maybe, you know, if I keep doing these and I tweet it at them, I'm sure that they'll retweet it, and then people who want to watch them can come in and check it out. That would be really fun to do. I'll try to do that in the future. I'll do more of these, because it's fun. It's really great having so many people to talk to and play the event. I haven't had this much fun with a Adventure Quest release in years, really. So we found all the shades here. We went to the right zone. Lucky guess. Is your sister single by chance? My sister is married. Magni asks, what's a movie that you really liked? I guess probably some of my favorite movies would be Avatar, Star Wars, and all of the Indiana Jones movies, including Crystal Skull. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I thought it was good. Oversoul is awesome. I haven't checked it out recently, though. I played it a lot sort of in the really early phases of the game, in the beta and stuff, but I haven't tried it recently. Talking so much that I'm killing my voice. Let's see here. Quests. The shades grow darker. Here we go. The army of shades continues to grow. Okay, we need to go to Northlands, Shalari Valley, and Dracovia. So I remember where the Northlands one were. That was just /join Northlands. I thought. Are we in the wrong? Are we under attack? What's going on? Oh no, not Avatar: The Last Airbender, although the special effects in that movie were great. I meant Avatar, the sci-fi adventure one. Okay, we're in Northlands now. I know where the shades spawn here. They spawn right up here. Here we go. One shade down. I love the tentacles on them. They just writhe and look so awesome. It's great. They're tendrils of darkness. So what shades can do in the novel, actually, is they can turn their arms into a tendril and attack people like that. So they're horrible, vicious creatures. Faye, actually, the very bubbly girl that you've met now if you've gone through the initial quest, she eventually learns how to do this ability as well and turn her arm into darkness. Which is kind of interesting to have such an upbeat character be a darkness sorcerer, but I really like her character, and I think it's funny to do that. Desolothan, the Tainted, has messaged me and asks, what's your opinion on the Chaos Saga? I think that the Chaos Saga was awesome, and I think that is awesome. I think it's a really great story. And I know that everyone at Arctix Entertainment is very invested in making an exciting story. Really killing my voice. I have to talk a little quieter. Okay, here we go. Got it. I believe that's everything. So now we need to find Chilari Valley and Dracovia. Oops, I've accidentally gone to my house. Okay, minor interlude to show off my house, apparently, because I clicked the wrong button. Here is my house. There are things in my house. I have a throne, I have both of these thrones, I have the Wheel of Destiny, I have a giant pile of gold, and I have a trap door, too. I can just, you know, send someone down there. Does it work? No, it's not working right now. The trapdoor was disabled, I believe, to fix an exploit at some point, so it might not actually work. Okay, anyway, that was just a minor interlude. I clicked the wrong button. I'm glad that you guys appreciate my house. I think it's pretty cool. So let's see now. Let's go back out. We need to go to Dracovia. So where would the shades be in Dracovia? Let's just try Dracovia Forest. That might be a good place to look. I'm not sure where they're located. Maybe that's not it. I don't see any, so it's probably not there. Let's try Safaria's Castle. Does anyone know where the shades are in Dracovia? If you do, go ahead and say so in chat so I can look for them. Because they don't seem to be around here. Oh, I remember these weapons. These used to be some of the coolest looking weapons in the game from the Chaos Lincolns, the ones that they have. Because this is really old art now at this point. Really old art. Oh, it's Dracovia Graveyard is what someone just said. Thank you so much for telling me. That was going to be the last place I'd look. Let's go there. There we go, right off the bat. Thank you so much. Who said that in chat? It was Zohar. Zohair. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Found him fast that we're working together to stop Jiran. Andy DJ asks, Zach, who is your favorite YouTuber? I guess probably one of my favorite YouTubers would be the Vlog Brothers, actually. They have this sort of... They're kind of like just a nerd YouTube channel, is what they are, really. You know, I was on King of the Nerds, which was a show celebrating nerd culture. The Vlog Brothers just kind of promote, like, interesting fun facts and appreciating the world around you and lots of good things like that. Gaming-wise, my favorite YouTuber is probably, like, Jay Witz or something. I think he does really, really great videos. And he was a fellow contestant with me on King of the Nerds. I'm really, really losing my voice here. I'm just so excited that I can't help but talk loud. Jiran does not stand a chance against the Nerd King. Yeah! Where you got Wendigo Fur, Zach, says Darkon. You can find Wendigo Fur in the cloister, apparently. If you travel all the way up the path, the Wendigo is hiding in the very back of the cloister. Okay, Ferris Urdu really wants to be on my friends list, and I'm going to see if I have someone who hasn't been online in, like, years that I can delete. I don't know. If that person messages me again and you want to be back, just tell me. I'm sorry. Here. Just so you stop asking, too. There you go. I don't have a lot of friends lists, but you were persistent. Pew Pew Die is the best YouTuber of all time, no matter what. He's the peanut butter to my jam, even though I'm allergic to peanuts. Says pure concentrated swag. That's hilarious. Are we good on these? I think we might be good on these. So we need to go to Chilari Valley again. That's in Mobius. / join Mobius. Here we go. More Frask. The Frask looks so cool. I love it. I'll just fight a couple of these quick. Hit one of these fire imps. The fire imps look like the Kyleks a little bit. It's funny. Where are Ice Kylek? You can find Ice Kylek in, like, the, The like second, it's like the first group of monsters in / join Northlands. Thanks for coming, Blue Storm. We'll have to see. I'll have to see if I can actually, you know, go all the way to the end. I know I've had a couple people drop out because it's getting a little bit later here now. But I want to see if we can get this release done in one night. It's taken a little bit longer thanks to some technical difficulties here and there. There's a shade. Get it. Zadok, you should stream Madden 15, says Mortha. I don't play Madden, so that would be difficult to do. But I have streamed things I've never played before. They've been funny when I've tried to stream them, because then I'm terrible at it. And then people laugh and give me pointers in the stream, which is... That works for me too, whatever. I'm just gonna say it one more time. If you're interested in the novel and all the... From seeing all the monsters and the characters of my book, you can talk to my NPC right here and get the novel on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, or Kobo. And again, the book's it's a very action-packed book with lots of monsters and extremely fantastical spells, and I really think you'd enjoy it if you're a video gamer. Okay, back here again. Discover the Void. We only have like 4 quests left. Before we face Jiran, I would like to see if there are any similarities between our Void creatures and Jiran. All knowledge is worth having, especially this. Void Elemental Heart and Void Bear Tusk. Where do we go for this one? So we need void things? Wait, where are we supposed to go to this? Is this / join void? / join void. Did that work? Is this where the things are? I don't know if this is the right place. I'm just trying to guess right now. I don't know if I'm going to the right area. There's Void Larva in here. I think I'm in the wrong zone. Oh no, Void Bear, I am in the right zone. Okay, awesome. So now we're in this area called the Void, which is kind of this is like Adventure Quest World's version of the Void. So I guess if we kill these things, we need to find Void Elementals and Void Bears. Here's a Void Elemental. Someone said / join Druid. That's what Eonolith is saying. Let's check that one out better and see if that's a better area. / join Druid. Is Twitch lagging out? If there's any Twitch problems, please let me know. I mean, it's a pain to try to fix them, but I'd rather fix them than not. I'm not being able to join / join Druid, so that's not working out, but yeah. Just beat Jiran, you're gonna have fun once you see how much HP he has, says Kyle. Well, the good news is, if he has a lot of HP, I have a whole army of awesome people right now fighting alongside me, so we're gonna take him down. Void Elemental Hearts. Oh no, wait. I didn't click that one. Oops. I didn't manage to fight that one. Okay. Oh, it's / join Druids. Let's go to that map. Apparently Eonolith is saying that's better, and Eonolith usually knows her stuff. So, let's see if this one's better. Ah! Apparently I haven't been to this zone before. Uh-oh. Click, 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 click. Oops. Okay, let's run around this zone and see if there's better stuff here. Oh, there is! This is a much easier zone to fight in. Thank you, Eonolith. This will be much better. Oh, I know, pure concentrated swag. I hope that you guys fight alongside me. Thank you, Morthai. I hope that you enjoy reading the book. Thank you for getting it. I really appreciate that. Again, I'm just so excited about this story. It's a story that I've been working on for years and years, I've been working on this one, revising it, editing it, getting it into perfect condition before going to publish it. And I'm so excited to finally share it with all of you. I'm really excited. I've been talking for a long time. I'm starting to trip up my words a little bit, but I'm really enjoying streaming. I am the leader, says Pure Concentrated Swag. Everyone likes mudkips. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. That is the words of our glorious leader, Pure Concentrated Swag. Did I equip an armor accidentally, or does that just, like, get equipped when you're in this zone? That's weird. I guess that's just equipped when you're in this zone, or something? I'm gonna equip my Nerdly Royalty again. Jess says, I'm happy that you're happy, Nerd King. Thank you. Okay, we're at 7 of 8 on the Void Elementals, and then we just need one more Void Bear. And there's 8 of 8. Let's find another Void Bear, and then we're done with this quest. Then there's just a couple more. Not sure where the Void Bears are. We might have to fight a couple things to make one spawn. I saw one down here, so let's fight things here. Here's one! See if we can get a drop from that. I think we're actually good now, are we? Yeah, we're all complete on this one, so we're heading back to town. All right. Awesome. Book links. When is this getting a movie adaptation, says Clergy AE. I hope it gets a movie adaptation. That would be amazing. If you want to see this as a movie adaptation, the best thing you can honestly do is buy my book. I'm not like, you know, some big name person like J.K. Rowling at this point. So every single book that I buy, that you guys buy, actually goes an extremely long way to helping me out. So I really, really appreciate it if you get the book. It just means a lot to me to get to have the chance to share this story with you. It really does mean a lot to me. And I'm super appreciative that you guys are enjoying learning about this world as much as you are. And I hope that you want to learn more about it and read the book, too. It makes me so happy just to share this world and my characters with you all. It's just awesome. Okay. Jiran is here, and he rages at the loss of his minions. He would face Laura's champion, you. Defeat him and save our world, and prevent him from ravaging Za'nar, too. Confront Jiran. So he's in the back here. Let's go find him. This is awesome. So I think I'm probably going to need everyone's help for this. Andy DJ says, everyone buy his book. Please do. No, just some shameless self-promotion there, I understand. But I really do appreciate it, and I'm super happy to get to share it with you guys. So here we are. This is Jiran. He's got a little over 1 million HP. Good thing I'm in Card Clasher. That's a class that can keep going for a while, but we might be here for a while. Alright. Let's do this! Fighting Jiran! Jiran, the Destroyer. In the book, one of the things that Jiran tries to do to fight Za'nar is actually just like black out their entire sun. So you can see more of that. He's just a really, really tough guy. Look at that, like crazy void laser beam magic. This is amazing. Wow, his animations look great. This is really cool. So, what's also interesting is in the book, his magic is that dark fire and stuff you're seeing there. It's supposed to be so powerful that literally nothing can withstand it at all. Luckily, of course, we're the heroes of this entire world and the embodiment of the Time Dragon. Sorry if that was a spoiler if you haven't played that far. So we're able to have a little extra resistance to it to not at least be annihilated right here on the spot in a single hit. Because otherwise, he would just instantly annihilate you right away in a single hit. This is going to be a long fight. 1 million health. Wow. I mean, he is Jiran. He's a tough guy. So, Void energy is the energy that's used to create, to use magic in Za'nar. And you kind of like empower that's how you channel. Okay, so I'm starting again. 1 second. Lost my words. Okay, so in Za'nar, mages use void energy to power their spells. Void energy can be shaped into, like, anything. The idea is that void is nothing, but it can become absolutely anything as long as you shape it correctly. So, Jiran is practically just made out of void energy. He has a limitless ability to channel void, and he can just make basically anything he wants. The idea of void energy is that it's creation, so that's how magic works in the Za'nar universe, is that all magic requires you to create things or augment things. So, what Jiran is capable of doing, because he basically has just unlimited access to void energy, is he can create literally anything. So, he's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly powerful. Battle on, Desolov! He says, best of luck to you on the fight. I wish I could be besides you. Battle on! Thank you. We're at a little under 1 million health now, so we've made some impact at least on him. He's moving around a lot though, which is making it a little hard to keep up with him. That dragon has some cool animations, says Andy DJ. And John says, I will buy the book. Thank you so much. Please, please, please. And I really hope you enjoy it. I think you will if you're a gamer and you like this kind of things. I was super happy to be able to share my novel with the Arts Entertainment player base. I just left the room. Oops. I hope we didn't reset. Okay, good. I was super happy to get to share my novel with the Arts Entertainment player base because it really is just right up the alley of what you expect from something like Arts Entertainment, with just tons of action and magic and world-destroying evils and everything. It's a lot of fun. And yes, whoever's moving around, let's stop doing that before we all accidentally run out of the room and reset him. He has 1 million health. That'd be a shame if that happened. Okay, I gotta keep my health up. Oh, thank you, whoever is running the healing class there. Great. Okay, you're at about 0.7 million health. I'm not streaming to 10,000 people. I wish I was. That would be awesome. But I am so grateful to every single one of you for watching the stream. This has been like... This is the most fun I've ever had doing the stream, and it's been that fun because of all of you watching it. So thank you so much for watching this. I will definitely do this again. This was a lot of fun. I'd love to do this for the next one. I won't have access to a computer for next week's release of Za'nar Impossibility. So I won't be able to stream it night of. I will try to stream it later that week, probably on Monday or Tuesday is when I'll try to stream it. So I'll have another one of these streams. I am also planning to stream this event again this weekend. At the very least, probably do some of the farming for the Blade of Dether quest, and also kind of do some of it again. I might try to make another account just so I can do it again. Pure Concentrated Swag says, create anything you say. Can he create a book? I suppose Jiran could create a book, but I'm not sure if he'd want to waste his time writing. Because it'd probably tell me that writing is a waste of time, because he's kind of a jerk. Jiran's really mean. I'm sure Jiran could create a book instantaneously if he really wanted to. He's just infinitely powerful in that regard of being able to make stuff. Prince Tomia says, I'm multitasking, watching it and doing the release. Thank you so much for watching the stream, and I'm glad you're enjoying the release so much and sharing this world, and I hope you check out the book too. John9799 asks, around what time? The stream this weekend, which will be it'll be on Sunday at, I have it set right now for 3 Central Time / 4 Eastern, you know. And that's USA. So that's -6 GMT if you're from another part of the world. Ah! Whoever's moving needs to stop moving around so much. We're gonna have him reset or something on us. That would be terrible, because he only has like 500,000 health left, too. Desolothan says the book would be a picture of book because Jiran's dumb. I mean, Jiran is actually extremely intelligent, but he is a jerk. So I'm sure he'd make a picture book because he's a jerk, and he can't possibly be as good at writing as me. Yeah. Let's smack talk the dragon while we're fighting him. That sounds good. I'm loving this though. This is exciting. Okay, so we have him at we're approaching 0.25 million health, so we're actually in the last, you know, kind of final stretch here to fight him. Mudkip asks, would it be a pop-out picture book? Maybe. Pop-out books I've always thought they're kind of interesting in their construction, though. I mean, I'm sort of impressed by pop-out books that people have managed to figure out how to make those. It's like the Paper Mario thing. It's cool. It's cool. Under 0.2 million health. We almost got him. Making huge progress now. .15 million health, and we're about at 1/10 of a million health right now. Fantastic. Okay. Load says, greetings from Norway, late midnight. Well, thank you for sticking around to the stream for so long, then. I appreciate that. I'm actually curious, Loath AQW. Can you access the book link that's linked in the game? If you could actually check on that for me, I'd really appreciate that. If you can access the Amazon link or not. I was trying to figure out if it region connects. Oh whoa! Awesome cinematic going on again. Oh, this is great. Whoa! Wow, we got thrown back against the wall. Daz looking awesome over there. He will be alright, my friends, but Jiran's attacks were brutal. It may be that, of all the heroes of lore, only Zadok could have survived them. The power was that great. Even so, he will need at least a day to recover. In that time, what shall you do? Your world is in even greater danger now that he has the power he sought. Because Jiran just managed to escape, got out of here. We'll go back to Za'nar and fight him. Yes, with both Za'nar and lore in danger, we must. I can teleport us all back to Za'nar. But how are we going to fight Jiran? I mean, he's so much stronger now with that chaos. There are legends of a ring capable of producing a shield so powerful that nothing can pass through it. I think I might know where it is. You refer to the Ring of Light. None know if it exists even. It's been lost for ages. Why would you know where it is? Do you doubt the amazing Daz Acer? I have a hunch it's in the Tomb of Dether on planet Walsh, the resting place and modern tourist trap of the ancient magi who invented shielding. If we found the Ring of Light, us and Zadok could withstand Jiran's attacks better. Alright, then let's go. Groan, this doesn't look like the afterlife. Saul, Faye, is Jiran dead? Not quite, not yet. This was just the first battle. The war must continue. On the planet Za'nar, or planetary system Za'nar. We didn't edit that. Whoops. Okay. So, we are done. That was basically the full quest for this week here. Void expands complete. This is just a little completion for the cinematic there. Quest for the Blade of Dether. Saul commissioned the Blade of Dether to thank you, but Jiran's shades have stolen it. Slay them for a chance to find the blade. Ah, here we go. So this quest basically is you slay 5 shades, you turn it in, you have a chance to get the Blade of Dether. That's pretty awesome. Prince Tomiya says, I haven't had this much fun in AQW since the Grimsoul Saga was first released with Doom Vault and all Doom Vault B. I take that back, I also had this much fun with the Chaos Saga. All of Adventure Quest is awesome. And I'm so glad to be able to have like my characters in my world in it be a part of the Adventure Quest universe. And it's just a total dream come true for me. So I guess I'll give it at least a shot at the slaying some shades to try to go for that. Why not? So we can find shades all over. There was a lot in Dragovokia, right? Let's go there. Fight 5 shades, go back. We'll just do a couple of these. It's only 9:49 where I am, so I can play for a bit longer probably. They certainly do spawn a lot here too. Battle on, Eonolith! Ah! I moved accidentally. I was trying to click on both of them. I should equip something that has an AoE. Zanarian token. I should see if I can cash any of those in for a merge item as well. There were some really slick looking merge items from all these tokens you've collected if you've done the quest. God of Hope says, "Hey Zach, I'm back." Welcome back, God of Hope. Did we clear this quest now? I think we did. We can try to turn it in and see if we get the clear. Let's see. Let's find out. It's been so much fun streaming this event with all of you, and I will be doing it again or in some capacity this weekend because I want to do this again. I think it would be a lot of fun to do. Let's head back to Ruined Woods, turn in the quest. We didn't get it. We'll get it at some point. It's a really awesome weapon. In Za'nar and in the book, what's described by it is that it releases a shockwave with every single swing. So the idea is that the weapon is impossible to actually parry, which is just like a kind of fascinating concept to think about, a weapon that you can't parry. So it allows you to be just completely unmatched in sword combat. So I think we grabbed the quest again, so we can teleport back here. I'll try it a couple more times. It is getting late though, so I may decide to call the stream at some point. I have like the most viewers I've had in ages though, so it's really I'm super excited that all of you joined me here tonight, and I hope that you subscribe so you can check out future streams as well. This has been so much fun. Okay, here we go. Fight more of these guys. Zanarian token. I think when I next turn in too, I'm gonna check out the merge shop. And actually, check out some of the. I already bought a bunch of these. I bought like everything in the store. The rare shop has some really cool stuff in it. Armors in particular look fantastic. There was also one armor that Dage did that I don't think is actually in game yet. Because we have this one in game right now. And this one looks amazing. I love this armor. It's kind of inspired by some sort of like human draconic form of Jiran or something, and it's really awesome. Jiran is capable of taking on human form. And then on the flip side, we have characters like Saul, Aegis, who is just one of the main characters of the book, and she's capable of taking on draconic form. She can turn into a dragon, but she is just a human, obviously. Let's head back. Oh yes, I have a lot of ACs. Like a lot. Okay, we're back here again. 5 seconds. Turn the quest. Let's see. Did we get it? Nope. I'm gonna have to be doing this a lot. I want my sword. Let's check out the merge shop here. So we have different kind of color swaps of this really great staff here. One Wow, these are really great. So these are all like elemental sets is what these are basically. We've got Orb of the Elements, Orb of Crafting, Orb of the Druids, and then Orb of Necromancy. I like this one. This one looks really cool. The Elemental Battle Mage. That looks great. And we have helms. I've never been too big on helms in most things. I like showing off my character's just face, but these actually look really good. These aren't currently showing right now. I don't know if the view is broken, but I think these were the ones that have like runes. These are runes of some variety. So I'll have to check those out later as well. Maybe I'll wait to buy them when I can actually view the preview. We have some really cool weapons in here too. I really like this one. This looks crazy. Wow, it's the Druidic Defense Staff. The Druids of Dragon Rune were able to sense Wrath's great promise of power and awarded her the title of Honorary Druid of Dragon Rune Woods. Now you can wield a version of her staff. That's awesome. Oh, and these are like daggers. I guess you hold them like this with the sword back this way. Like, I guess you'd hold it like... Yes, I do keep a sword just sitting by my desk. But I guess you'd hold it just like this. That looks awesome. Like the Tonfa-styled weapons. Oh, Desolothan has asked, do you plan on making a second book? I definitely do, to Za'nar. I'm actually working on my third novel right now. It's not a sequel to Za'nar, but I've written one novel that has nothing to do with Za'nar, and I'm working on another one. They all technically take place within the same universe, but spread over an extremely long timeline. That's the reason that if you check out my novel website, voidsaga.com, it's titled voidsaga.com, and it's not titled Za'nar Impossibility or something like that. Void Saga is sort of my word for the whole of all of the books that I'm planning to publish and work on. And if you read them all, you can kind of get like a full vision of the story and kind of learn more about the world by continuing to read it. There are shades that spawn here, right? Are there? No, there's not. I wish there were. It'd make it a lot faster. I'll have to learn the join slash commands. That actually is the map name for here. It's just Ruined Woods. Okay. Let's go Yervokia again. I love the new map. I think it looks great. It's kind of fun to navigate around. Those ACs were gifted. They are not purchased. I wouldn't be able to spend $55,000 on ACs. But yes, I have quite a few ACs. I actually have so many ACs that the little button for the little question mark here got pushed to the side. So, yeah. That happened. Goodbye, Yokton. How do you say that name one more time? Okay. Skeletal Fire Mage. Yes, I really, really, really do love this sword though, this Frostmourne weapon. This is this is a World of Warcraft weapon is what this is. But I first saw this weapon when I was on King of the Nerds. And there was just a bunch of them all over like the house, Nerdvana. And then when I got home from the show, I really wanted one, so I bought myself one because I really wanted it. I think that Adventure Quest needs like weapon replicas on Hero Mart, don't you guys? I want to actually buy like a Dragon Blade and a Blade of Awe and a Blinding Light of Destiny. That'd be awesome. I know it's something that's been talked about before. / join Ruined Wood. / join Ruined Wood Party. That's not actually working. I'm not sure what the / command to join it is. I can just go / join Za'nar lobby though. This Frostmourne, I had to actually import this. So this is actually this is called a Windlass replica Frostmourne. There's actually only a handful of these in existence. It had a very limited run for a very short amount of time. The detail on it is just like phenomenal. If you check this out, it's completely perfect and it's amazing. It was a very, very limited run, only a couple thousand or so. It was a small number that were made, and then they didn't make more of them. So you can still track them down, but usually most of the places you have to find them now are on like really obscure German websites and stuff. So I imported this from Germany. So it cost a couple $100, but it was for a collector like me, completely worth it. Didn't get the plate of Dether again. That's okay. So it is just ruined woods. Oh, it's ruined woods, not ruined wood. Okay. So let's go to /join Darkovia Grave. And we're back in the Darkovia. Darkovia, rather, not Dracovia. I always want to say Drac, like it's like a Dracula, but it's Darkovia. Cloud25X asks, is Nerdvana like a place just for the show, or is it a building that was there before the show and they turned it into Nerdvana whenever the show is on? So that's a complicated question. The first season was filmed actually in an abandoned building that they kind of bought, and then they took over and they turned it into Nerdvana. And then they filled it with, you know, all sorts of awesome nerdy stuff, like all the stuff behind me here, except in a million more quantities. It's really cool. The second season and then the third season now is actually filmed just on a college campus, and it turned some of the stuff there. So yes, it's not an actual place that stays up all the time. It's a place that they turn into Nerdvana once a year to do the show. Pure Concentrated Swag says, Nirvana, it's actually Nerdvana. So it's a pun on Nirvana. And it's for the show TBS. TBS is King of the Nerds. I was on a reality TV show, King of the Nerds, where it's just kind of a show that celebrates nerd culture and fandom culture and gamers and, you know, people who like sci-fi and fantasy, people who, you know, might like comic books or might be, you know, really good at science and math. Celebrates all those things. Season 3 is actually starting next week, and it'll be on TBS on Fridays at 9, if you're interested in checking it out. I brought Twilly along with me is what I did when I was competing, because I wanted to make Twilly into a TV star. So now Twilly is also a TV star, which is pretty awesome. Killer Guy asks, do you think it was BS that you didn't win? Like everyone was against you. I don't know. I mean, I played my best. I did really well. I think I did really well, and I proved myself in a lot of good ways, and I'm proud of myself for how I did on King of the Nerds. You know, when Artix was on American Ninja Warrior, and he didn't win at all. He collapsed. He wanted to try to run it in his paladin armor. He trained for that to be able to do it, but he still managed to fall like on the very first step. But he got back up after going into the water. And kind of said, you know, but I did well, and it's not about if you fall, it's about how you fall. And I guess that's kind of how I feel about it too. Is that I had a lot of fun, and I proved myself in a lot of good ways, and it was an extremely awesome adventure. You gotta battle on. You know, one of the reasons I love the slogan "Battle On" so much is because it's not saying that like if you just try, you know, you'll get what you want. No, it's saying that like if you battle, you'll get what you want. And if you battle, you can succeed. And you don't win every single battle. So I think it's a really, really deep sort of slogan that we have for us Adventure Quest people. Whoa, look at the sword! That is awesome! I want it so bad. Oh, I'm gonna just only use this weapon from now on. I need to try to get this thing now. I'm gonna spend several hours doing it, and if I eventually someday can't get it, I don't know. Maybe I'll just like ask Alina if I can have one. I'll try to do that. That'd be bad. I think I'll try to do it legitimately. I got my Blade of Awe legitimately. I'm proud of that. I just, you know, worked for it. That's how I have everything I have. I'm friends with the staff, but I don't abuse it. Cloud25 says, then what is the outside that they show that you do challenges and stuff in? So the challenges are basically, they house them in various different places around campus, because it's a college campus is what they film it on, so they have lots of space to do things in. Like a couple of them they did in like a theater and stuff. You could see that, like the debate challenge and things like that. Still Lockdown says, ready for patch 6.1 in WoW? I most definitely am. I think it's going to be awesome. It's coming with a lot of improvements that I think the game needs, too. The Heirlooms tab alone is going to be wonderful. Pure Concentrated Swag says that the Blade of Awe took me 4 hours to get. 4 hours? Yeah, it was like I spent like 8 hours a day for like 4 weeks or something trying to get it because I wanted it so bad. So, about like 3 years ago or whatever, when I visited Artix Entertainment's lab, I actually did get the Blade of Awe before the Blade of Awe was even in the game. I asked, you know, they're like, hey, do you want something, you know, and I was like, I'd love to have the Blade of Awe, and they gave me the Blade of Awe. When the Blade of Awe came out to the players, it was removed from my inventory, so I had to try to earn it back and get it again, despite being like the only person in the game who had it next to like Adam, or Artix, you know, at the time. So I had to get it again, and I earned it back, and I did farming just like everyone else. I'm so happy to finally have my Blade of Awe, but I think once I get the Blade of Dether, that's going to be the only thing I use from now on. /join Ruined Woods. Nope. Okay. Yonalith says it's how Babylon got its name, because we don't give up in the face of Arkaloth. The Fire War is probably my fave AE game quest chain. Yeah, the Fire War was pretty awesome. That was an amazing thing. I joined slightly after the Fire War, I believe. I think I'm right about that. Yeah, but it is an amazing quest chain, and I agree with you. Cloud says, but I mean the outside that they show with the fountains and stuff. Oh, that's just the courtyard. There's just a courtyard there. They do up the courtyard, and they put the lettering on the building, of course, because it's not actually sculpted into the building. But no, they just move that fountain. That's what they do on television. They're able to move fountains and stonework and put it on top of buildings. That's the kind of budget you're working with when it's television. It's pretty awesome. I'm still obsessed with this game, Cloud25. I'll always be. This game is amazing, and now it has my book in it, so it's even more special to me. Seeing these shades is just so cool too. Oh my god, Tim says, I don't like long quest lines. I want that sword. I want the sword too, but just keep working at it and you'll get it eventually. It's a pretty fun quest line, though, I think. I'm pretty excited about it. This was actually some of the most fun I've had with the quest line. We have our 5 again. Join Ruined Woods. Quest. Blade of Dether, turn in. Nope. Back to Darkovia. I'm going to switch to a different armor, too, I think. Something with more AoE. Let's see. Mindbreaker, that'll work. I love my Mindbreaker armor. Boom. Mindbreaker. Still, Lockdown says, so rumor has it that Grom is going to be the final boss. That's been basically confirmed, yeah. Zach says, Zadok, I'm gonna leave guild. Will you invite me? I don't typically invite people to this guild, but I don't see why I can't start inviting people to this guild. Back to the Ruined Woods. See if we have it. This might be it. This could be it. Nope. I wonder what the drop rate on this is. It must be really low. / join Darkovia Grave? Darkovia Grave. Is that right? Awesome. Boom. You know, Ionolith says probably 1% XD. Yeah, that probably sounds about right. That's about what I'd expect. Cloud25 says, what do you mean your book is it? What is your book about anyway? My book is about all of this. There's actually a lot of stuff about that. If you're interested in learning more about my book, you can talk to my NPC right in-game, and he'll link you to the stores, and you can read the synopsis on there. Or you can check out www.voidsaga.com, which I'll put into chat again in just a moment, if you want to learn more about the book or get it for yourself. Oh, Zach says I left the guild. I guess I can try to invite you. Sure, why not? I guess there's no reason I can't start inviting people to my guilds, but how do you actually do that? I've never done that before. Let's see. Let's see here. Guild. I have no idea how it works. Guild invite. Oh, /GI Zach. /GI Zach 57728. There we go. There's another shade. It's a mistake from older games like DF, AQ, and early AQWs where the armor is classed as well. Yeah, that was weird back in the original AQ game. That was really strange back in the original when it was that you couldn't have your like costume armor. I really like when they made that change. It was kind of a change towards just like ultimate customizability. I'm glad you guys like the weapon. Okay, here. Another shade fight. Wow, do I have 43 viewers? This is seriously the most viewers I've ever had, just like on a consistent level like this. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Again, if you're enjoying this, I hope you subscribe. I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to keep this going because I'm having so much fun. I'm going to keep this going for a while longer. But I'm going to call it maybe in 45 minutes or something. Yeah. This is just such a cool event, though. I still can't get over just seeing my characters and stuff in the game. This is just so cool. Wolf Knight Mask says, Zach, Dage or Nuglith? I know Dage better in person, and he made the cover art for my book, so Dage. Nuglith is an amazing artist, too, though. But Dage did make the cover art for my book and Jurabin. And, like, yeah, Dage is awesome. Dage is one of the people actually at Arts Entertainment I've probably talked to the most. He's really cool. /GI Yokton. Have I already fulfilled this quest? I already have, haven't I? Oops, let's go turn this back in. / join ruined woods. Quest, Blade of Dether, turn in. Nope. / join Darkovia grave. Awesome. Minesweeper says, Miley Cyrus or Peter Griffin? Definitely Peter Griffin. Or Stan Smith. I really, really like American Dad. I think that show's amazing. Zach says, well, I gotta leave Twitch. Phone is almost dead. Well, thank you so much for coming. It's been awesome talking to you and getting to know you a bit. I really appreciate it. John9799 says, which do you like the most, original AQ or AQW? AQW has definitely kept my attention more because it's the one I play more often now. But the original AQ game has a huge, huge important place in my heart because it was one of the first online games I actually ever played. And it really, really was something I spent a lot of time on when I was younger. It was hugely inspiring to me, even to my writing. Jiran, on some levels, of some subconscious levels, was very much inspired by the original Darkest Dragons of Adventure Quest. / join ruined woods. And we're back. Let's see if we get it this time. I want this sword so bad. Nope. Well, see, if we don't get it by the end of the night tonight, it'll just be this is what I'm doing on the stream this weekend, which will be, again, if you're interested in coming again, it'll be Sunday at 3 Central Time, or -6 GMT. Zach says, Dage's real name is Stephen Griffin, right? And yes, it is. Because only someone as awesome as Dage can have a mythological animal in his name. And I mean, that's just public now, I suppose, because he's credited in my book, so. You can find him in the book, and also if you go to voidsaga.com, at the bottom of the website, it mentions that all the art's done by him. Because I took his cover art and I just kind of tore it apart and used it to get the book going. AQW MyQuill says, amazing live stream, amazing event. Congrats, Zach. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching. Still Lockdown says, Hugger or Garrosh? Oh, that's like impossible to pick between. Can I say Gammon instead? I'm going to go with Gammon. I'm going with Gammon. Gammon is awesome. Wolf Knight Mask says, Zach, what is the ultimate goal you have in AQW if you had to pick? I mean, for a while, my ultimate goal was just to get the Blade of Awe. Now that I have the Blade of Awe, I guess my ultimate goal is like... Well, right now, my ultimate goal is to get the Sword of Dether, because I want that thing. It's the cool farming weapon from my book, and I want it. I've also heard, I don't know if this will still be the case, but it may unlock some sort of bonus next week if you have it now. So I would definitely recommend trying to get it. Even if you don't like want the art, it may have some sort of bonus in the game. / join Darkovia grave. Zanarian token. Pokemon or Digimon? Which one? Minesweeper says. Definitely Pokemon. I'm actually a relatively hardcore Pokemon gamer in the metagame. I'm actually friends with the person who created Pokemon Showdown, if you know what that is. It's the it's the online, really hardcore Pokemon battling website that's connected to the Smogon University. So definitely Pokemon. I'm huge on Pokemon. I go to Pokemon cons. I have a Pokemon club that I go to at school every week. on campus. I'm huge on Pokemon. And of course, you can look at my shelf behind me if you can see all that. I don't know what the camera is right now. If I move, you can see that it's literally littered with Pikachus. Just like, let's see here. There's a Pikachu. Wait, I have to mirror mode. There's a Pikachu. There's a Pikachu. There's more Pikachus. There's a lot of Pikachus on the shelf. / join Ruined Woods. Quest, Blade of Dether. Nope. / join Darkovia Grave. I'm gonna go ahead and just like copy paste that because that's annoying to paste. Ooh, 2 shades right off the bat. Good. Sweet. Zach, Ego Raptor, or John says loathe AQW. I guess Ego Raptor because he's at least in some way connected to my social circles because I know people who are on the tester and he was on the tester once, so I'm going to go with Ego Raptor. But I don't actually watch either of their YouTube channels. Stuttering again. I've been talking so much tonight. And where do you see yourself in 20 years? In 20 years, I see myself as like a super awesome, accomplished world's best-selling novelist. That would be good. Let's go with that. You know, if you don't dream big with what you want, you can't ever settle for less. So my big advice to you, if you are chasing your dreams and trying to follow your goals, just dream for the very top. Just shoot for the top, and you can never be disappointed. / join Ruined Woods. Nope. Oh, sorry, Cloud. What did you say? You said, Cloud25XD says, when you found out you were accepted to King of the Nerds, how did you react, and what were you expecting in the show? What kinds of challenges, experiences, etc.? So when you get onto a reality TV show or a television show at all, you kind of go through 2 major phases. Well, lots of major phases. The 2 biggest ones are getting flown out to talk to the producers in person, and then actually being told you're on the show. When you're actually told you're on the show, that's like the night before the show starts. So I guess I reacted just by going, wait, really? And then jumping up and down. When I was told that they wanted to fly me out, I reacted similarly by going, wait, really? And jumping up and down. And then I asked the person who told me, I was like, you know, how likely do you think it is? What do you think that my odds are? And he was pretty confident I was getting the show, so I was really excited. They apparently thought I was a sure thing. Wolf Night Mask says, well, I'm done for the night. Congrats, Zach. I'll be tuning in Sunday, and we'll definitely play with you, too, if you're doing AQW. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope you check out my novel, too. I'd really, really love to share this story with you all. It means a lot to me, and I really think you'll enjoy reading it. Join Ruined Woods. Minesweeper says, is it true that you are both a cyborg and an alien? The cyborg part is true, the alien part is not. I am of Earth. But you cannot see my cyborg implants because they are so just like integrated into my body. I'm actually mostly a robot. For the sarcasm impaired, that was of course a joke. I am not a robot. But now you'll just never know if I'm a robot or not. I've planted that seed of doubt. It's getting late. My sense of humor is devolving into ridiculous. Okay, we're 1 out of 5 here. Minesweeper says, have you seen the movie The Interview? I have only seen parts of the movie The Interview. My brother was watching it when he was home for the holidays, and I stayed and watched a little bit of it with him. Are you Raiden? Says Pure Concentrated Swag. No, I am not Raiden. I think that would be pretty awesome if I was Raiden and could just, you know, wield electricity. But, you know, I'm not Raiden, sadly. Eonolith says, Zach, Mehmet made the Blade of Dether for you. It's probably why the Blade has a low drop rate. Actually, the Blade having a low drop rate is self-inflicted because I actually was like, no, it would be really cool if after the event we had some sort of farming quest to get the Blade of Dether. So it's actually my fault. I thought it would be really cool, and I think this is really cool. It's a way to kind of extend the event a little bit, make it a little special. But yeah, it's my fault on some level. Mehmet did a fantastic job, though. In the book, the weapon is silver, not gold, but the gold makes it look totally epic, and I love it. Woo! First shade slain. Oh, Pure Concentrated Swag says, not Mortal Kombat Raiden, I mean Raiden as in Metal Gear Rising. Oh, I'm not as familiar with that Raiden. That's you. Oh, does it look like me? I'll have to, I can't check it right now because if I stream, it'll come up in the stream and it'll be all weird and then it'll kill the stream again and we've already had enough crashes tonight. But I'll check that out later. I can keep the chat up. Salty Cactus says, wow, we've been here for way too long. Yeah, this is the longest stream I've actually ever done, I think. It's also the most successful stream I've ever done. So, again, I said this before multiple times. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you check out my book as well. Join Ruined Woods. Again, if you talk to my NPC right in Babylon, he can just give you the book links to be able to get it. Nope, no drop. No dice. At least it's a quick farming quest. John9799 asks, do you have the Ancient Artifact class and the Cryomancer class? And if not, are you planning to get them? I don't know if I actually have that one or not. I might not have that one. I have Chronomancer, and I have Corrupted Chronomancer. Don't have Cryomancer. Is Cryomancer, that's like an ice one? Where do I get that? I haven't paid attention to that one. Killer Guy says, Zach, are you big into memes? Do you have a favorite? I love memes. There's lots of memes I really love. I love all the ones that came out of the Super Smash Brothers community recently. I got really kind of into that circle. I thought it's hilarious. Like everything about Alfonso. I thought that was great. I think Alfonso is one of the greatest lesser-known memes ever. Okay, let's see. Aeronolith, Zach, any chance of having you sign your book? I really want to add you to my list of signatures. What I think I'm going to do, because you're not the first person to ask me that, I'm probably only going to get a small stock myself. We're printing only about 250 copies. If we sell out of those, of course, I'm sure we want to end up printing more. But we're only printing a small number of copies. So what I might try to do is ask Artix if I can send them, like, you know, some sort of signature cards, and then we can send those, put those into books. I won't be able to sign books directly that are from Hero Mart. I also thought it could be pretty cool if we had some that were signed by Dage, like signed covers by Dage, because he did do the amazing cover art. So I thought that would just be pretty nifty. But again, this physical release is going to be really limited. So if you really want the book, you might want to check it out on ebook now, and then get a physical later, or do whatever. But Ruined Woods. Quest, Blade of Dether. Nope. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go for about a half an hour longer right now. Then it's going to be 11 my time. And then I think I'm going to call it, because if I don't, I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. But this is the most fun I've had doing a stream. I think next time I'm doing the stream, I'll tweet it definitely at Artix and Alina and stuff as well, and ask if they can try to retweet it. Get more of the word out. If you want to know when I'm streaming, you can follow me on Zadek3. I'll actually put that in chat. If you want to know when I'm streaming, follow me here and at Twitch at twitter.com/Zadik3. I'll put that in chat. So if you're interested in checking out more of these streams and you've enjoyed watching this, you can follow me there and find me there. But I think I'm probably going to close this out in the next half an hour. I think everyone's getting a little tired anyway. Loathe AQW says, have you played Ratchet & Clank? J6 seems to be a fan, naming 2 in-game items after the series. I love the Ratchet & Clank series. It's among my favorite video game series of all time. I think it's just one of the best designs, coolest game series ever. And I love the stories, I love the characters, I love the art, I love everything about that game. I'm a huge, huge Ratchet & Clank fan. I know that they're coming out with a movie at some point, relatively soon. I mean, it's getting sooner now, because it's been a while that's been in production. I think it's going to be really, really cool to see a Ratchet & Clank movie. Especially because it's going to be following, much of the plot of the earlier Ratchet & Clank games, like the first one. Which is kind of about hero worship and him realizing that Captain Quirk is a jerk. Ruined Woods. Meanwhile, my biggest childhood hero was Artix, and when I actually met Artix, he turned out to be as amazing as I ever thought he could be. And it's the Blade of Dether! I got it! Yes! Okay, we're going to hit yes very carefully. You know, the first time I got the runes for the Blade of Awe, I accidentally hit no on them. That was pretty terrible. We got it, the Blade of Dether. This is never leaving my character's hands now. Saul commissioned the forging of this blade from the crafters of Dragon Rune Hall to thank you for your efforts to destroy Jiran. Equip. It is beautiful, and I love it. Ah, this is awesome. Amazing. Okay. I should actually go enchant this. Or is it already level 45? Oh, that's decent enough. Whatever, I'll run around with this. I can get the enchantment a little later. Yeah. Yes, we got it! I am so excited to finally have this thing. Now I have 2 custom pieces of equipment too for my character. This is so weird. I have an armor with my name on it, and a weapon that has my favorite character I've ever written's name on it. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, it has an AC tag? That's great. Yeah, it's a high quality thing. It's an AC tag. That means you get the free storage on it in your bank. That's awesome. Awesome, we got it. We can be done running around attacking shades. Let's see what else we can do. Maybe I could do right now is I can try to level up a class I haven't played by attacking my own monsters even. John9799 says, Zachary, I'm going to leave, but it was a good stream, and I hope that you will do more of it. I definitely will, and thank you so much for coming, John. It's been great talking to you in chat, and I really appreciate it. I hope you check out my book, too. Thank you. Were you just typing that on your computer or phone? Yeah, that was, I typed that on my phone because I can't open up the chat in Twitch right now, or it's going to crash the entire stream, basically. I'm using a system I haven't used before because my other streaming system wasn't working, so I had to do actually a monitor capture, so it's just capturing my entire monitor right now in a weird way. Yeah. Level Chunin, or whatever. Sure, I'll level this one, because I haven't leveled this one at all. Let's go! I can fight my own monsters to do it, too. Why do you have 16 million ACs? Oh my god, Tim says. I've had those for a while. They were a gift. A beautiful, beautiful gift. I don't think I'll ever run out of them. I suggest you join Eagles Reach. Oh yeah, the new farming map. Sure, we could do that for a bit, I guess. Eagles Reach. As fun as it is to fight my own monsters. Let's go into this one. Sure. How does this work? We can do this for a little bit at least. It's not going to be as interesting as fighting monsters from the new event. Minesweeper says Pepsi or Cola. Do you mean Pepsi or like Coca-Cola? I don't usually drink... Well, let me try that again. Let's take that one from the top, because that was a great meme opportunity. I know previously I was asked about memes. I don't always drink soda, but when I do, I prefer cola. I'm about to die. This is bad. You fought Jiran, you fought the Shades, and now you're dying to a living snowman. Uh-oh. Ah! Epic duel, player versus player, online battles. Play today. New battles are waiting for you. Death's Note. Members get... Oh, we're done. I love that it's called Death's Notes. Death's Notes, because Adam is a fan of Death Note. Where's the Hall of Heroes compared to this? Where is that? That sounds good. Let's go there. Is that, like, only at the end, or...? Because I'm only level 47. Oh, it's in here. Hall of Honors, Trophy Room. Go to the Hall of Honor. So what's the Hall of Honor versus the Hall of Heroes? How does this work? I haven't paid enough attention. Except the quests, they give EXP. Oh, cool. Honor Hall gives so much XP. Okay, let's go to the Honor Hall. It sounds better then. Hall of Honors. Whoa, but they're super high level. I see the problem here. This is going to give a lot of EXP, but I think this is going to kill me if I'm in this level 1 class. I'm going to retreat quickly. Let's go back here. Back to Eagle's Reach. Oops. I messed up. Battlegrounds. Here we go. Loathe AQW says, is there anything you dislike about AE? I don't think there is anything I dislike about AE. I mean, to be totally honest, these have been games that have managed to keep my attention and be something that I'm this passionate about for the greater part of my life now. So I don't think there is anything that I don't really like about them. It's not letting me join. That's so strange. Do /join Honor Hall. Okay. /join Honor Hall. It's not letting me join stuff. This isn't working well right now. Yeah, I'm having trouble joining rooms altogether. We are going to reload. I'm going to be right back. Yeah, AQW, Myquell. I would say Dage, largely because he made the book cover for my amazing novel. So, or the amazing book cover for my novel is how I meant to say that. Mixed up my words. I do think my novel's amazing, though. I love my novel. Yeah, that's weird. Things got glitched up on those. When a game advertises another game in-game. Dominant says, just stay out of party when farming in those maps. Okay, good advice. Thank you. If it's glitching up in there. What's the feeling of playing AQW for the first time? When I first played this game, oh wow, I remember first playing this game. There was very little content. I remember I got the Berserker armor eventually, And I was kicking butt in that, because Berserker for a long time was by far the most overpowered thing in the entire game. We really need to get the armors from these NPCs, my characters. These need to be things you can get. I'm going to talk to Alina about that, because I want these. I think that would be really cool. I've heard a lot of people say that they want Clyde's jacket as a equipable piece of armor, and I think it looks really cool. Ah! Faye has things covering her. Travel to Za'nar, locked. Oh wow, this is weird. A couple of these got moved so that they come up. Wonder what happened on there, if that was meant to switch like that. Because I realized that some of the dialogue I meant got it's now on the top here. I don't know if that was intentional for it to update. I guess it must have. I've seen so much in my travels, but now there's a dragon threatening Za'nar in your world. We're going to beat Jiran. Nothing is impossible. Awesome. Yeah, Twitch has a inputted approximately 20 seconds of lag no matter what you do. It doesn't matter how optimized you are. They just lag about 20 seconds every single time. And there's nothing you can do about it as a streamer, unfortunately. I was talking to Snow earlier in game. I'd run into him. We were talking about being excited for the event and seeing back online. Isn't Deej's artwork inspired by the Scourge? It definitely does have some of the same elements of it with like the Legion. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it does have the same feel. I think Deej's artwork is great, but he's a really, really varied artist. I don't know if you've seen the cover for Za'nar Impossibility yet, but if you check it out on, if you go to my website, voidsaga.com, I've actually taken a bunch of the parts of the book cover and I've kind of broken it up and I've put it in different forms for the sake of the website. So it looks really, really spectacular if you kind of look at each part of it really up close. He's a very, very talented artist. He can do a lot of different styles. Oh my god, Tim says, bye, great stream. I'll make sure to check out the book. Thank you so much. I hope that you look at it. I'd love to share the story with you. It's something I'm super passionate about. And thank you so much for coming to the stream. I hope you come to the next one. Still Lockdown says, awesome, I'll order the book. Please do. I mean, it sounds like if you're a World of Warcraft fan as well, World of Warcraft had a definite influence on the book and the kind of action and you know, magic that's portrayed there. It's not the spiritual, ephemeral sort of magic that you get in something like Harry Potter. It's the kind of magic that's like, I'm just going to conjure a fireball and I'm going to throw it at your face. That's the stuff you get in Za'nar. You get like, you know, spears of ice out of nowhere. You get explosions. You get like, you know, blinding rays of light. Powerful, you know, dark spells. And it's just really exciting. Darkon Bubba says, hey Zach, what'd I miss? We've been here for ages, so I guess you've missed a lot if you haven't been here for a while. This is the longest stream I've ever done, but it's also the single most fun I've ever had doing a stream. You guys are amazing and have been like a great audience to stream to. Thank you so much. The analyst says it was DH who made both versions of the Dragon of Time. He really rocked the design. He's really good at monsters. We actually had a discussion of that at one point, I think, that he's just really good at monsters, and that's what he's like amazing at. He also loves Karnax too. Karnax has always been my favorite Adventure Quest villain. So, yeah. I think the reason that the rocks turn to stone, or rather, I think the reason the frasks turn to stone is that they're using the same animation model as rocks. So when you fight them, that's why they stand still sometimes like they're a statue. So I think what we did is we didn't use a new animation system on them, and that's why they're turned to stone. They don't turn to stone in the book, but it's just a really good animation set. So I think we must have reused that from the rock. Yeah, it is. It's really awesome still Lockdown, and I think that really anyone who enjoys video games would enjoy it, even if you're not the kind of person who enjoys books usually. And then on the flip side, I've shared it with people too, beta readers and people who read it earlier, copies of it, who were not fantasy fans even, people who don't like reading fantasy books. They might read other books, but not fantasy books, and they loved it. So I've really found that it's something that just people who have read my book really like it, and I'm so happy about that, and I'm so excited to get to share it with more people. And getting to share more of the world and the monsters and the adventure through Adventure Quest Worlds is just amazing to get this many more people. Because even if you're not someone who can buy the book, you're still learning about my world, and that means so much to me, so thank you. It's going to be a long day getting that class to rank up. Yeah, this is pretty slow so far. We're fighting low-level monsters. Really love monsters. I love this room. This looks so cool. And I really like Clyde's art for the game. It's like perfectly spot on to how I imagine this character. This has been such a blast to stream for you guys, and I'm just so grateful they've all come, and some of you have kept watching too. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Looking at other things I have. Let's see what else I can put on. Zadok, you're not even getting class points. Am I not getting class points? Have I not been paying attention? I'm not even getting class points. I'm a failure, guys. Sorry about that. Let's go to a higher level map. As much as I love fighting my my creatures here. Where is it? Loktar Ogar! To the question, Alliance or Horde still Lockdown, I would probably actually say Forsaken. But definitely Horde, because I do believe that the Forsaken are a part of the Horde, and I believe that even Sylvanas feels that way on some level. Oh, here we go, Dark Cryomancer. I see. Ooh, let's get it. I can use all those ACs that you guys keep saying I have too many of. Where is it? It's called Dark Cryomancer, so it's not... Where'd it go? I think I lost it. What was the name on it? Why can't I find it now? It's just Cryomancer. Where'd it go? Weird. Must not be seeing it. I'm getting really tired. That's why I'm actually been calling the stream in about 10 or 15 minutes, because I'm exhausted. But it's been so much fun to do this stream with you, and I'm just so glad to get to share my story. There it is, Cryomancer. Let's try this one out. It looks cool. Sol Aegis in my book. Ice is her specialty. So I do like ice magic. I think it's cool. One of her favorite things to do is she's invented a way of just kind of making an instantaneous rune. Most of the time as a wizard you have to stand there and draw a whole big rune, and then you break it, and then you cast the spell. Sol's devised a way that she can cast weaker magics just with her hand, just in like a cut. Let's go to the battlegrounds. Is that just /join battlegrounds? /join, what was it? Dark Cryomancer was available when testing for the Cryomancer was on. Oh, okay. Still Lockdown says, do you know why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Because it's delicious. That stuff is amazing. Zach, where do I need to go for the quest for the Blade of Dether? You can quest for the Blade of Dether once you've completed all the other quests. If you just talk to Warlick, he has the quest for you. /join, what is it called? It's called like Eagles. I can't remember what it's called. I'm really bad at remembering join commands. Here, let's go /join light temple. This works. You can do a farming zone down here. Because I know there's that little breakaway part, right? If I remember. Here we go. Go deeper into the temple. Temple B. This is where I am right now. Because this is some good stuff. I think I'll get class points from these, hopefully. These have 10,000 health, though. That's a lot. Wow. 10,000 health. If anyone wants to join /temple B and come help out, or we can join Eagles Reach. Sure, let's do that. /join Eagles Reach. You have to get a map, sorry. Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I already died. /join Eagles Reach. Okay, now we're back in this zone. Let's do some actual farming here. This is going to be great. Battlegrounds, the actual 65 one. Apparently we can't join groups is the problem, and that's what happened. Okay. Prince Tomia just got the Blade Dether on first turn in. Great job. That's really good luck. That's really good luck to get it right away. Yeah, I'm in Battleground D now. Thank you, Enolith. Oh, it's battle. Oh, so it's /join Battleground D will take me directly here. Thank you. I'll remember that in the future. That helps out. That's easier to remember than the Eagles Reach one. Whoa! Well, thank you for showing up. We're tearing through these a little bit faster now. That's good. Ah! Got lost. Use class boost, it'll help a lot. Good point. Why aren't I using one of my class boosts? I have like 1 million of them from the Doom wheel anyway. Where is it? Here we go. See, Doom class boost. I have like 110 of them or something. 109. This has been such an awesome stream. I just have to say that again. This has been like the most fun I've ever had streaming any video game ever. I will definitely be doing this again. You guys have been so great. And it's just been such a blast to stream for you guys all night like this. I'm going to be calling in about 10 minutes though because I'm tired and I'd like to go to bed. Again, if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. Check out voidsaga.com if you're interested in the book, or talk to my NPC Red in Babylon, and he'll direct you to all the links too. And if you want to see another stream, we're going to be streaming again, doing some of the same stuff actually, just to promote the book more and the event. And that will be on Sunday at 3 o'clock is when we're doing that. That's 3 o'clock Central Time, that is, or -6 GMT. So I would love to see you all there. Minesweeper says, do you want to build a snowman? To which the answer is, I've heard that song so many times after it became such a meme that no. Even though the soundtrack to that movie is fantastic, it gets so obnoxious now. I can't handle it. Just can't handle it. Loath AQW says, I've got 1.5k Doom boosts. That's impressive. I've been requested to switch battlegrounds, which I might as well, because I've been playing in this one for a while. Let's see. /join battleground D-2. Oh, but it's not going to let me... Yeah, well, okay.